Well guys, quick little trade setup here on the radar for me on the AUDCAD. So I thought I'd quickly share it with you because in 13 minutes there's a potential that I could enter this trade. So I wanted to give you an idea of what I was looking at. So as you can see here on the AUDCAD, this is the 4-hour time frame. We just broke and violated this this VS1 level down here. Now 9800 is a level that I pay attention to. It's respected in this market. And you can see we've actually had this previous low here, which was just violated, putting in this new low. Now what we do know about structure, support and resistance is when there's a lower level of structure like this, we know these levels are like magnets. This is a major level of support and we're likely to push down and test that level next. So as I'm dropping down my time frames, I'm looking for a reason to enter, and you can all see that this is a bearish trend, right? So we're looking for bearish opportunities here on the 60-minute time frame for an entry. And what I'll be doing is I'll be looking for taking off half of my position at a retest of these lows if I can get in, and then the rest of my position off down here at a retest of these previous lows down here at 97.20. So question is, how can I get involved? Well, I know currently that we've had a lower low, lower close, lower low, lower close right here, and we've pulled back up into what would be my kill zone up here. We've pushed right into that. So now I just need to identify an area to get involved. Well, very, very simply, this is a very, very simple entry technique. It's called a lower low, lower close, and what I'm looking for is a lower low, lower close candle than the previous candle. So wait for price action to push up into my zone. Well, the first thing I need is a 1-to-1 risk reward. Well, I know we've got a 10 pip ATR at the moment, so I'm looking to place my stop loss 10 pips above the previous high, which is going to put me up at 39 plus front running orders, right? So up at 98.40. Then what I'm doing is I'm shooting for a retest of the lows before I take some profit off. So I want that 1-to-1 to really be in a position where my stop loss, I know where my stop loss is, and my targets, I know where my targets are. So I want the 1-to-1 to be at 50%, halfway between those two zones before I start taking profit off. And you can see right here that the kill zone is this blue zone here, because I know that as long as I don't enter any lower than that, I'm going to get a 1-to-1 risk reward. Okay, so we just go through the process. This is the potential reward here to target ones. Okay, so I'm going to be taking half my position off here. Right, this is the Liverum account. So this is a £10,000 account. Also linked to my personal account as well. But just to show you guys, this is a £10,000 account that we trade every day in the Liverum. So you guys can come in and watch every single trade that we take for complete transparency. And £10,000 is sort of a level on an account that's realistic to people. Okay, some people, if they're starting to trade and they're taking it seriously, 10 grand is about the level that you'd be looking at to get that realistic expectation. So you can really see the performance and the expectations on that account. All right, so we're going to be looking at taking off half a position at a retest of the low, and then the rest of our position down here at 97.20. Okay, so the rest of the position will look like this. And then what we're doing is we're just waiting for an entry technique. So we know where we can enter. We can't enter any lower than this blue box. We're looking for a lower low, lower close candle. Well, of course, look, we can see that we've had this low of this candle is at 98.09s. So as long as we close below 98.09 and not lower than 98.04, we can enter. So we've got a 5 pip window now that we can enter this, which will give us a high probability trading opportunity. RSI is pushing overbought. It's not considered, it is considered overbought. Conventionally, overbought is considered at 70, oversold at 30. I have mine set at 20 and 80 because I want those extremes. But we're looking for a lower low, lower close candle for entry here. We've got 8 minutes until the close of this candle. If this closes in this box between 98.09 and 98.04, then I can enter this next bar market, and then I have my orders set down here. I have a buy limit set down here, my buy stop order up here, and then as soon as price action, if price action was to push down and hit my target ones, what I'll do then is I'll roll my stops to break even, and then wait for price action to hopefully push down and hit my target too. So thought I'd share that with you. Keep that on the radar and we'll track this. Hopefully we're just about to start the live room now, so we'll get in there and see if we can get involved. So take care and I'll see you. So I'll update you shortly. All right, there's been a few of these setting up this morning, keeping my eye on a few of these, but we've just broken structure, okay? And if we just look at these candlesticks, anyone familiar with candlestick patterns has done the candlestick course. This is what we know as a flag pattern setting up here, and this is going to look really, really nice on a lower time frame. But what do these candles tell us? What do these candlesticks tell us? Just by looking at that, simple, right? You don't have to know any technicals, just price action, just what's happening. Two things, right? Bearish rejection, buying pressure. Every time, look at this 77.31 level, every time we've pushed down, tried to push down, no, getting slapped in the face. Push down, slap in the face. Push down, slap in the face. Push down, slap in the face. Right? And this is what's setting up for what we know as a flag pattern. Typically, these end up breaking out to the upside. So if we're dropping down to the 15-minute time frame here and looking at this flag, very, very nice flag pattern. Very, very, very nice flag pattern, right? And we've actually tested 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a lovely, lovely flag pattern. So what we've done is we've just red price action here. We've dropped down, identified the flag, which these patterns here typically break to the upside. This is called a bullish flag pattern. And we've actually had our fourth test down here. So I'm going to show you now a little way of trading this. Okay, so we're going to look at an ATR based stop. Okay, ATR based stop below this low. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy at market.
Order filled.
Second thing we're going to do is place an ATR based stop, which is going to be 7 pips below the low. All right, so that's going to put us down at 77.16. Okay, 77.16.
Order pending.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of these. And we're going to place
order pending.
Our target right there. So 2-to-1 risk reward. In this trade now, we actually had the lower low, lower close candle, right? We're looking at this zone right here. Had the lower low, lower close. We pushed back up into that zone and closed in that zone. So it allowed me to enter this, getting my 1-to-1 risk reward. And then targets at a retest of the low. So we're now in this. I just have to wait and see if we can push down and hit targets. All right, just to update you on this trade, let this roll out. It was a day trade, so I'll just let it roll on for the day. We're obviously not being greedy here. We're just taking a 2-to-1, which is a very decent risk reward. We don't let fear and greed control our behavior in the markets, because as professional traders, we know that we have a probable edge over the market if we can just stick to our plan. We want to get in and out when we know we have a high probability of being right. So not being greedy here, this is a 2-to-1 trade. Got our targets set, and price action did push down and almost stop us out. Our orders at 77.16. We came within a pip of that, but this is why you should trust the plan. Okay, so we're just sitting here waiting, and we're pushing up now. Hopefully we can hit targets. Looks like we're going to, and yep, so what was that, 22, 23 pips on this one. So very nice trade, worked out perfectly. It did fail, but it's winning trade's a winning trade. So just want to show you before we go the update on the AUDCAD. You see we've pushed over nicely on this one as well. Haven't quite hit targets yet. I've got my target 1 set down here at 97.71. We're going to have a look to wait a bit longer to see if we can push down and hit targets on this one. But if it completes, I'll update you. If it doesn't complete within the next hour or so, then I'll just burn this video and then you guys will have to go and check the markets. But pretty decent day on the Aussie. And if you want to learn this stuff, this is just what it's like in the live room. This is 1 day of trading. I'm also in a New Zealand dollar. And this is what it's like. We go through the pairs. We go through the process of reading price, identifying those high probability trades that give us an edge over the market, and then executing our plan when and only when those rules are met. So if you're interested and you think you can do this kind of stuff, just go over to Tier 1, get inside the platform. You got nothing to lose. You're surrounded by a great community of traders in there. You come into the live rooms every day. You got access to all of the courses, all of the live rooms, all of the trading edge videos that myself and Akil, just like this one, we put out every single day, showing you guys what's on the radar for the next day. And you've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I'll see you inside the platform. Link is below this video. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it around as well. And I'll see you in the next one.